Oh man. Comments on Strory-Play. C.O.S-P-L-A-Y. Cosplay. Comments on Story. We checking out the comments, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? We checking out the comments. I don't know about y'all. I'm expecting to see employees versus content creators in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. No, man. Like, that's just like how it always goes. You find these people that you find the kind of people that are targeted when we talking about this video that we reacting to, right? So that's what I'm expecting. Shit, let's see these comments. Cosplay pod tape.
Yeah, lie to me once, can't never fool me again. Don't hate the messenger, man, hate the same. When one thing about facts is when they hit you, feel no pain. When you swear it's about that shit that made these bitches go insane. Simping niggas most neglected, these my broskies, I'm just saying. One thing about facts is when they hit you, feel no pain. When you swear it's about that shit that made these bitches go insane. Simping niggas most neglected, these my broskies, I'm just saying. Get the fuck up off her ass, making us look bad for my age.
Oh nap, oh snap, oh snap. Still muted there for some reason. Alright, let's check out these comments, bro. Check what y'all talking about, right? See what y'all is saying. Oh shit. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Y'all know how it goes. Ah, bro, that girl who's always laughing seems like such a good friend. We need a lot more people like her. What? No, no. Oh, I disagree, bro. Like, she's like, okay, look, hold on. I take that back.
I'm tripping. I had to go back on it. I had to go back on it. My bad, chat. My apologies. I'm tripping. I had to go back on it. I just had a brain fart.
Nah, I think I was like just like annoyed by like her overly giddiness. Like, she's too key and, you know, too cheesing. Like, she's too, I don't know, man, she's too happy-go-lucky for my liking. You know what I'm saying? She's giving that, you know what I mean? And that for me is synonymous with being delusional about stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think she did make some valid points about whatever. I just like ended up not taking her seriously, really. Yo, the girl with the pink leggings or whatever, right? Y'all run the video back, y'all see that. The first girl was so respectful and intelligent. Yeah, but you know, the concept of respect just like flew out the window at a point. You know what I'm saying? It flew out the window. They just want to defend their points so goddamn much. They be forgetting when they get to a point of disrespect. But then again, I did say it's Gen Zs mostly, right? Like FAZE clan is mostly Gen Zs. So like, you know, the whole disconnect in terms of keeping stuff respectful. You know what I'm saying? And to them, that's the thing. To them, it might not even be disrespect. You know, using degenerate words, degenerate language with maybe, you know, senior citizens. Okay, I didn't see it. It wasn't any senior citizens in the building right there. I'm just saying, like, but you could tell these are the kind of guys that would just like, you know, tell a older person off, like they're telling somebody who is their peer, right? It's like, kind of looks weird. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's just because where I'm from, how I came up or some shit. I don't know. Bro, rage baited chat, and then especially, okay. Bless all the 9-to-5ers. You can tell by their facial expressions that some of them were getting agitated. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not knowing that this was rage bait content. These vids are hilarious. That's what I'm saying. Even that previous one that, you know, we got to reacting to. Right? Like, to these guys, it's content. Like, these points that they be defending during these debates, that's their content, bro. Like, they want to see y'all crash about the fact that they told you some, oh my god, like menial effort thing, right? And then they out here like crying, like, yo, bro, I deserve a freaking Nobel Peace Prize for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I deserve to be, you know, the man of the universe for this shit. Like, man of the, you know what I'm saying? Man of the year for this shit. Do you know how it is, man? To have that L spammed on have an L spam. That's the worst thing about your day. You know what I'm saying? And again, as I told you, these worlds is not connected. These worlds cannot relate, like, to a certain extent, especially when we're talking about Gen X employees and Gen Zs. You know what I'm saying? These Gen Z creators over here, like, the disconnect is so, yo, it's too much, man. So, you know, they make sure to rage bait y'all, because on top of that, it's still content for us. That's how we getting paid. But if you think about it, bro, god damn, ain't nobody more exploited than these 9-to-5ers, man. Because look, okay, they get exploited, like, there by their work spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about these individuals that are used for even content by streamers. You know what I'm saying? These sample groups of, you know, because now they're used, their names are not, okay, their names were introduced, but it's not like whatever else they do outside of that was getting plugged. I'm not gonna lie, okay, some of them did not. They did seem to say, okay, I got a business going on, but it's not like we dove deep into whatever it is they do outside of their 9-to-5 for anybody to, you know, link that and go check that out. You feel what I'm saying? While y'all streamers about to go, you know, go get paid off of like this debate y'all did with these 9-to-5ers. 9-to-5ers is not gonna get paid from that. So they get exploited by y'all streamers, and then, you know, for them to just wake up the next day and go get exploited by their employers the next morning. Man, ain't nobody having it harder than 9-to-5ers, man. That's why I was like, yo, the redundancy of this debate is actually like super real. Like, this shit is redundant as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's clear, bro. It's by a mile, bro. 9-to-5ers have it harder. Like, what are you talking about? And it's because of my point that I just made here. Y'all are about to go make y'all money off of having these 9-to-5ers on y'all platform. Y'all ain't gonna get these motherfuckers nothing. I don't know. Unless maybe y'all give them some, maybe off camera. But like, let it be on camera so that we know it's like, you know, if it's real. Oh, y'all know damn well y'all ain't compensating none of these employees that came on y'all platform to come debate y'all. But y'all about to get paid for it, because it's not input. Rage bait content, right? Not gonna lie, it was like, some of it was pretty entertaining, dog. To myself, shit. Why did Ron get so mad? He was just matching your guy's energy. You know when Ron's trolling, but he seemed like actually mad and annoyed? Yeah, at this point, like, I couldn't, like, there's points at which I can't even tell the difference, bro. Like, are you just mad? Or is it you trying to aggravate your or sensitize your audience and keep them engaged? You know what I'm saying? It could be performative. It could be the performance, right? Lacey rage baiting that one girl the whole video had me, bro. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was a W strategy, Lacey, because now it's like something that people could talk about the whole time. Like, Lacey, bro. Like, nah, wait. At this point, you like her, right? Like, come on, you trying to let her know you. Is that what Lacey's doing? You know what I'm saying? Is he? I don't know. The rage bait could be just maybe a mask for like I don't know, maybe smash bait. I don't know, like maybe getting close to her kind of bait, like, you know what I'm saying? Because now probably after the cameras rolling and shit, like obviously she probably went closer to him, was like, bro, what's your thing with me? You know, he probably might have flipped it like, yo, nah, you know, I really wanted to get your attention, right? Woo! I really wanted to, you know, maintain that attention so that you don't forget me, so that once we reach this moment, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that kind of shit counts as Riz anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it might be that. You can't tell, like, the difference, man. Can't tell the difference. Like, oh, this is performative, bro. These niggas are streamers, bro. Niggas streamers, what they do. Bro works at Chipotle, like the Marines. Serve the country. I got PTSD. I physically drain my wrist. Whoa. I dream of whipping guav. Guac or guav? Ron got rage baited. Everybody got rage baited there, bro. I got rage. Nah, I actually got excitement baited. It was just kind of exciting at a certain point, especially there by that uncle that looks like or that gave that Pac energy, that gave that, you know, bully the scene energy, and had everybody sensitized. Shout out that guy, bro. He had me, shit. Oh, it's like he had me going. He had me going, shit. That guy trying to get money is crazy. Silky's making that face you make when you hear someone talking about their dead grandmother, or when you try not to laugh at a disabled kid. Whoa. What was he talking about? What face is that? Hold on. Silk man walking, the silk man walking. Look at this. The silkiest in the room. What the fuck? Hey man, Silky having fun, bro. Oh yeah, this was the meeting of the minds that are attracted to one another, just in a weird ass angle. Hold on.
Should actually, and
Comparing to a dead body, go ahead.
someone in the donation told me that.
Oh shit, and this was a serious moment too. Shit, they were talking about like, bro, this was crazy, bro. What the hell was he talking about? These guys were talking about something really deep, like self-offing type you know what I'm saying? Type topics. That's crazy. Construction is way harder than streaming. My dad is 45. Oh my god. My projector just blinked, just went black for like a couple seconds. Okay, my dad is 45 and has been in construction before I was even born, which is 21 years ago. The amount of times he has gotten surgeries because of the injuries he has had is crazy. Just imagine waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning to only come home at 9 at night. Not saying that all construction workers go through that schedule, because my dad isn't just a construction worker but also runs his own business. Exactly, like, so it's construction entrepreneur type shit, right, where he has his own partners and stuff. So also the pressures from the partners, pressures from business, pressures from a whole bunch of stuff, right? But W your dad though. I'm saying he fought the good fight. Lacey Predator Missling that one girl was freaking cinema. Okay, missling. Is that a word? I've been waiting for a construction worker to show up. What's that? I think when you're a small streamer, it is hard because you have to put so much effort into putting yourself out there, hoping it will all pay off. Yeah, that's the risk that they actually was talking about. That's the risk the streamers are actually arguing, right? The risk taking that it takes, type shit. You aren't getting much in return for all that work. If you get big and start making 100K or more a month, that's when it becomes easier, aside from receiving hate several times a day from that chat. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, the streaming stuff is pressure too though, you know what I'm saying? Because the whole reality where it's like, yo, you can spend literally, you know, multiple years. What am I trying to say? Damn. Like, you can spend multiple years without making money and you still gotta like be consistent at that, because also the consistency is a big thing, right? People know this. You feel me? So being on top of that, being on top of your shit, right? And you know, the whole consistency talk, the discipline to do it even when you're not, especially when you're starting out, and knowing that you're about to grind it out for the next 3-4 years, 2-3-4 years, not getting nothing, not seeing anything, right? That's even true for the content creation thing, dog. You know what I'm saying? Right, like trying to work your way up to the prerequisites that, like, maybe YouTube, for example, you know, getting into the partnership program and shit like that, right? Gotta grind for an extended amount of time for the algorithm to pick you up and be like, yo, okay, with this kind of motion, you know, you eligible to make some money off of this stuff. And I feel like that's, you know, once you get there, it's a different kind of motivation to it too. It may put the battery on your back, right? Made you want, but like that those initial years, bro, of just like, yo, it's all in your head first and foremost. Like, it's nothing but in your head. You know what I'm saying? And that's where maybe, you know, keeping focused on it in your mind, and you know, that, you know, for it to eventually pay off that's where concepts like that are real, but that initial grind is crazy, right? I go multiple years, nothing. You're already, you know, people might go in there expecting a lot. That's why, like, it's pretty much the best thing to do your homework first. You know, do due diligence. Feel what I'm saying? Know like what to expect getting in the game. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you for this. I literally wanted to KMS before this video. What the hell is that? I think you should talk to blue collar boys. Blue collar boys. Huh. The W lady in the back's facial. We're killing me, bro. Okay. Come on, more interesting comments, please. They need less screaming so we can actually understand what they say. Keep the boys in the back silent and let them 1v1 debate. Yeah, nah, that's a point. That's a point. But I don't even think this is even about. I don't even think this is about the debate itself, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's about just like whatever the, you know what I'm saying, whatever the camera captures at the moment, dog. And if we made it lit, we, you know, we streamers, bro. Like, you think they're here for a real debate? That's why they were rage baiting and things like that, right? They're doing what they're supposed to do. This is what a content creator / streamer is supposed to do. Get clippable moments, and that's how you remain relevant. You understand what I'm saying? So I get the whole idea of even rage baiting these 9-to-5ers, right? Rage baiting people, to get them reactions. Going to get the period pain simulator itself. Be like, yo, you try it. I ain't gonna lie, W-Unk, bro, that nigga, yo. What? That nigga ain't flinch, bro. I mean, he was jerking. He was doing the whole. That's what he was doing. Run the video back. Go check it out, man. Don't clip my shit. That's how homie was doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was the period pain simulator, bro. And you know, these streamers are like, yo, you know, because their point was, I deal with things like this. I have to, you know, create content doing, you know, things like this, man. Pretty sure you couldn't even stand it. They brought out the simulator, man. They put it on Unk thing. Bro, Unk was just like kind of just unfazed. Like if there was a stream segment, right? A whole bunch of Silky's chat would have been out the room like real quick. Right? It wasn't entertaining, but like being streamers, they have to over exaggerate the expression. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still never trying anything like that, bro. Period pain simulator? What? This is cringe. Why are they all answering for one-on-one? Honestly, the streaming is coming off as disrespect. That's what I'm saying. Disrespectful to 9-to-5. Just sad, right? But then again, you know, the problem with just like blanket statementing everything, bro. I feel like there are streamers that would respect the 9-to-5's kind of POV, you know what I'm saying, or where they coming from and things like that, right? It's not just like all streamers or whatever. I mean, you saw K-Son was like silent the whole way, and I feel like it's because K-Son is I think he's the only millennial in there. You know, I mean, you correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think he's the only millennial, and so therefore, like, he's been through the kind of experiences maybe the rest of these Gen Z cats in FAZE didn't have to go through type, right? So, you know, I feel like he probably sensed this shit was pretty much gonna go left and disrespectful, so let me